Okay, hello everybody. Starting my very first time ever of going live here on YouTube. Jump in the chat. We hope that you can join us. Been doing some extensive testing and setting levels. I think I've got it. We'll see how it goes. Jumping into the world of Ambrosia. Last I remember, we put some bushmeat on the fire. We'd killed that wolf. Lots of great comments in the last video. Some comments on setting um, my levels. Somebody commented that they thought that they saw some turnips over here. Um, Great conversation, I thought. I'm actually colorblind, and so I have a really hard time seeing anything that isn't just grass. And so I do not mind the backseat gaming at all. Ooh, a dead hen. Let's see if they've got anything to offer me. Some feathers. Okay, well, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Ooh. There's a wolf. We're going to run back to the house because I don't have any blocks in my... Oh, did that hit right by my house? I do not love that. Later on, maybe we'll build a lightning rod that might save me from dying to a burning house. What do we got going on here? Okay, let's... Oh, the water is so much louder. I think I've got the levels all set correctly, that it's not too overwhelming for you guys as the volume is up. But please do let me know in the uh, in the comments or in the chat to let me know if it's too awfully terrible. Um, Now with these small hides, that's a medium. Can I do anything with this? No, not that. Rawhide. I need a huge 3 mediums, and these are smalls, right? Yeah, that's not good for anything at this point. That's fine. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, fire. Of course. Um, really need that storage to get done out there. Running out of room for things in my hands. Really could drop all those probably somewhere. Get rid of these feathers. Could put that in my offhand, but I don't want to lose the hunger right now. Oh, there's those blocks I wanted to keep in my hands. Some of the suggestions that were given to me were maybe I want to spend a little time digging around my house. Some kind of pits that would maybe keep out the baddies, or at least some of them. I'm not sure how they'll react to that, or if they'll just go ahead and and swim around them. I don't know if the AI is smart enough to do that. Again, napping or crafting or doing any of those activities, if you just hold Alt, it will make it so that your camera doesn't move while you're trying to do that. Makes it so much easier. Yeah, let's maybe think about... Yeah, we'll do it here in the middle of the rain. That's all right. Now, my understanding at one point was that most of the beasties, like wolves and whatnot, have no problem going over one hole wide. That they'll just go ahead and traverse that no problem. So I am going to try to dig this little trench too wide around the house, and hope that maybe that creates a little bit of a safety net around us that will keep the baddies out. Especially as it becomes night. Cheesy Pete's. we will just turn there. I think that might be wide enough. I'm making sure to keep myself at least one block of escape here. Um, and in fact, I might just go ahead. I have the materials. And just go ahead and build some more ladders. You know what? I'm not going to do that because I have a bunch sitting inside that I currently don't have a use for. We're going to turn here. This will also give us some dirt to work with. I know I'm getting that low fertility as well, but that'll give us some medium fertility to work with as we extend out. Oh, wow, there goes that. Extend out into the water to build some farming space. Come back over here into the light. That water crashing up against those little waves. It sounds like something swimming in the water. That is a terribly frightening thing. You know, I'd love to hear about your guys' gaming experiences. Do you find yourself able to dissociate yourself from your avatar? Or are you, like me, somebody who gets just very invested into the well-being of your character? I absolutely, I guess struggle might be the right word, with keeping myself separate from my character. Oh, jeez, I don't like you. And so I find myself, like, when he gets hurt, I almost feel a pain for him. Jeez. That ominous howl in the distance. Do not love it. I guess it is better than just finding yourself attacked by a wolf with no warning, but it is a little frightening. One of the things that's really interesting to me is the choice that they made to label forest floor as such. Like it's not a type of soil, it's forest floor. That just is really interesting to me, and I don't know why they chose to do it that way. Yeah, this is fine. It makes it kind of hard to figure out exactly what you're digging up as you're doing so. I think there probably is a color gradient that's happening there that most people will clue in on, but again, it is completely lost on me. I like the idea of doing some more of this live streaming. It does kind of give this opportunity if there are people who happen to be online to jump in, to check it out. It's much easier as well to kind of live check my levels, make sure everything is in order while I'm kind of doing it. I've set up my equipment just a little bit differently. I am kind of holding this together with paper clips and rubber bands, which is of course the right way, I believe, to stream. Maybe one day, if this becomes a thing, I will actually, invest in a space and actually do this quote unquote right. But at least for now, it's just me on my living room television. I've kind of kicked the rest of the family out of the room and told them to make sound on the other side of the house, and they have all graciously agreed to do so. Now the other thing The other thing I could do is just have this water flow into it, um, which would kind of guarantee me an ability to escape if I needed it at certain points. Dang it. Of course. Can you light a torch off of a burning pit kiln? Nope. I don't... Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Now, that's going to be the obvious problem. If I do have to find myself in the hole, um, I'll obviously be in a position where my torch has the ability to run out. Oh, gosh. Okay. Um, what are we going to do here? Let's go inside and eat that food. If you remember from a previous video, um, we had started burning in our pit kiln. What do we got? 3 bowls and a cooking pot. So we do have some supplies that are going to be coming up soon, which will be super helpful. Probably my next thing to start cooking after that is going to be maybe crocks, I think. Storage vessels are probably on the short list. Um, I know a lot of people make a run at copper. I don't know that I'm exactly there at this point, simply because I've not yet found any copper. Um, I also don't know that it'll be entirely fun for you guys to sit and watch me pan for 20 minutes. And so maybe that's something I'll do off stream. Um, my instinct tells me that maybe I'll still record it. So that way, if anything interesting would happen, that I have that to be able to cut out and put that into a video as, offline. This happened. I've really appreciated just the outpouring of support that I've felt from the vintage story community. Again, I'm relatively new to it. I'm, signed up on the Discord, I've made a couple posts, that kind of thing. But the community has just been so super welcoming. Lots of tips, lots of hints. This truly is just a great community to belong to and to find a place in. And it really, I think, enhances the quality of the game to speak of. I just don't think that you find that really, at least not to the same degree, in the Minecraft community, or in the other block community. Other block games are available. That you kind of really have to fall into a group to find yourself with the kind of support that just comes baked into the vintage story community. I think it being a smaller game, particularly an indie game that has just the love and support of its creators behind it, clearly and obviously, just really sets an expectation. I think it sets a communal standard for what it means to be part of the vintage story community, and it is one of support and encouragement of community building. And that I think is just clearly present throughout the entirety of what it means for vintage story to exist. I commented on this, I think, in an earlier video, but like the idea that the creators of the game actively engage with like mods and such that are created by the community, and kind of give some of that ownership to the community to say, like once we've started to make this, it's become kind of a shared. Dang it! I put down my shovel so that I could take my torch out of my hand, so I didn't do that. And of course, immediately did it. Maybe at some point I'll think about building fencing around here to kind of further guard myself. I don't think I necessarily need to do that right this minute. Um, crude air. I don't even. Can you drop those? No. Flint knife. I don't need to carry 2 knives. Put that down. Carrying a lot of stuff I don't necessarily need to be carrying. Wanted to grab that. Perhaps at some point I'll go through and add more ladders, so there's like more ways out of this. But for now, I think this is pretty nice. What are we at? 1:30 in the morning. It's funny to me how early the sun starts to rise. Um, Again, I think it must be metric time that I'm looking at, considering how early the sun starts to come up. That is not the case for us here in North America. So nice. Everything about this game, the music, the visuals, the shaders built in, and even just like the color of this skyline is just so beautiful. The world feels livable. You know what I mean? Like it feels like a place that you might actually want to be, to exist within. And I just think it adds so much to the game experience. That wolf was over here somewhere. I got these blocks in my hand. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to make some more arrows. I do need flint for that. I can't make that. I don't think I can. Oh, no, there are basalt spearheads. Knife. So just tools for that. So let's think about maybe making some more arrowheads. One thing that's a shame is how many sticks it takes to make arrowheads. I guess it does make sense that it would be one per arrow, but it also feels like a little not intuitive that a full-sized shovel and a full-size axe and an arrow use the same amount of wood. Again, if you are just joining, the only reason I can make these is because I adjusted the setting that makes it so that I can make arrows as well. I turned off class specific simply because I'm the only one playing. I think that way of playing makes a lot of sense on a server, particularly a role-playing server. But I just don't think that in single player that should necessarily be a default thing. Maybe this will help us actually get food and maybe, dare I say, survive. I don't care about all this low fertility soil. I'm gonna just, maybe I'll keep some of it. Is that another? Got 2 full stacks of it. Yeah, no, there's just plenty of it around me. If I need it, I'll dig it up. All right. Make sure we got. I don't need to carry you around probably. Shift and Control, and then clicking against something that's a wall lets you put down tools and such. They do have to be leaning against something, so that is one aspect of it. Yeah, come on at me. I hear you. Come at me, bro. I'm still curious to see what this is gonna do, if anything. All right, where you at, man? I do appreciate the directional audio setting. Is really nice in this game. I think that wolf was coming from over here. What was that? Oh. Try not to get too far. Was that wolf? I think that's the wolf. Okay, friends, forgive me. I'm going to do this. Where's he at? There he is. Ah, haha. This might be a bad decision, but we're doing it. Whoa, that was... Man. Did he get to the... I killed the wolf. Yes. What's that? Oh, a dead rooster. Nice. You got anything for me, dead rooster? Sweet, sweet meat. And a wolf over here. What do you got for me, Mr. Wolf? Good weight. Killed by out. Some fat, some pelts, and 7 bushmeat. Nice. That is super exciting. Do I want to drop anything? I don't really want to drop anything. Oh, no! No, wolf! Okay, if I stay in the deep water, I should be able to just keep out swimming him. Dang it. Where'd he go? This could be an amazing development. Oh my goodness. Guys, I think I know how to play this game. Oh my gosh, and I'm starving to death. I've got so much food coming. I know. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I've got so much food on my person. Well, there's another wolf, but I can't mess with him right now. I wanted to save this, but I'll eat one. Oh. Is it because it's going to sport? Why didn't these combine? Okay, there was another wolf back there. But I'm not going to mess with them right now. I'm going to run back to my house, cook this bushmeat, and then maybe I'll go wolf hunting again. Oh, guys, this has been the best. I actually managed to kill things. Oh, you are seeing me at my prime gaming. I only have 3 left. Oh my goodness. That was an excellent wolf hunt. Excellent. Alright, bushmeat. 14 bushmeat. That is an amazing development. Alright, we need to start maybe thinking about getting some more wood set up. At some point, we're going to start thinking about what charcoal might look like. Is this... I think I probably like... Okay. I need to test this. If you have it just in your bag, does it go out? No. So I must have like scrolled onto it at some point while I was running from wolves. Lit. Okay. Okay. Let's think about getting some more wood. Would be a good, I think, life decision. We're also going to start thinking about what maybe some baskets might look like. Not the hand baskets, but rather the reed chests. Um, is that right? Yeah. They take quite a few. I think it's 3 per square or something like that. It's quite a lot of materials that you need. Um, there we go. I'll just put it here beside my bed. Yeah, let's think about what that looks like. That's another medium. I don't remember what I could do with that. H. Oh, 3 mediums was enough to make. Let's use this one since it's the oldest. With a knife was enough to give me a rawhide mantle. How are my clothes doing? They're probably doing terribly. Tattered, worn, terrible, terrible. Okay. Um, we're going to save that for later. I'll put this on the floor. Give us some more carpeting. Um, excellent. I did let that burn out, though. Is it hot enough to restart? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go chop down this birch. Let's put down that obsidian, too. One of the things I like to make sure that I'm doing is kind of covering. I don't have that spot covered, of course, but covering my floor with just crap. Um, of course, I also like to do that to my roof and such. My understanding is that there are kind of 2 ways to keep drifters from spawning, and that is to either have slabs on the ground, so they can't spawn when it's like a half slab, but on the bottom, so they can't do um, they can't. Oh my jeez. They can't spawn on that kind of ground, but they also can't spawn, my understanding is, where there are like stones and your bed and those kinds of blocks. Where there is stuff on the ground, they are unable to spawn. And so I kind of, as I'm bringing back stones and stuff like that, I kind of have an eye to that and think about trying to have enough things sort of built up so that when something like a temporal storm comes or such, that I don't have mobs spawning in my house. Um, of course, there'll be plenty outside, and they'll give me trouble as well, but at least they won't be in my house. Is that another knife? Okay. I want to use up this knife first if I can. I want to use up that axe first. This is a maple tree. I don't think that there's anything special about those. When you are cutting down trees and doing that, you want to make sure that you aren't cutting down pine trees that have any kind of... Is it sap? Is it sap that comes out of pine trees? There's like a material that comes out of one of the faces of some of the logs, and that is not something that comes out of all trees and does eventually come back. And so when you see that happening on a pine tree, you want to make sure that you are marking that tree in your map and coming back to it regularly to check that out. I'm not sure how often that material respawns, if that's like a... Is that native silver? Cool. Get out of here. What am I doing? Thank you. I do know how to type. I'm going to leave that just because there's nothing. Ooh, what are you? Is it a boar? Oh, okay. What is that? Growing flax. Growing flax. I don't. It's on 7. I think they only drop stuff in the last 3 growing stages, so I don't really want to mess with that right now. Um, yeah, I'm gonna break it actually. What did I get? Did I get just the seeds? I did. Um, I understand that it's only the last 3 growing stages that they're able to drop anything. Um, this one's close. Maybe it'll give me something. Malefactors do much better getting things out of the ground. Um, no, you didn't give me anything. I do want to get this flax growing though. That would be really nice to get started. Flax is super helpful when you start making the string because you can use that then to actually repair your broken clothing. Um, as well as like when you have a lot of it, you can use it to make bandages. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Um, that is super helpful. Now, I think the bunnies will swim through the water, um, but if I have it in the back, I don't know that they'll mess with it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is maybe I will. I just don't want the bunnies messing with it. Let's do this. Make us a hoe. This is probably the worst shape because you have to go all the way around. No, arrowheads are actually definitely the worst shape, I think. Make us a hoe. Where'd that stick go? Yeah, this spot works. And I'll put down. Do I have 3 of them? Yeah, I had 3. Yeah, grow speed. Let's see. Let's see how that does for us. At some point, I'll probably go around and replace a lot of this with packed dirt. I think it looks really nice with the grass not growing in it. So I might make that a thing at some point. Right now, I'm going to check on, yes. Not enough to restart. That's all right. I know I've got this chicken in my pack. I'm kind of saving it a little bit. Because it'd be nice to be able to make some like chicken and boiled cranberry or something like that. Maybe even, dare I say, find another chicken or 2 and have like a really nice meal going on. That would be really, really nice. Do some more of that. At some point, we'll be thinking about what charcoal might look like. I'm going to stack this not right there. Probably like this works. I did not want to stack it over there near the burn pit because that would be a nightmare. It will in fact spread and it will burn that to the ground. So we're going to go ahead and not try to do that. All right. I don't need to carry my hoe with me. 2 tools per block if you lean them up against stuff. Did I hurt? I don't think I hurt myself. I think I just... we don't need to carry that. We don't need to carry that. Storage for food is a little bit slower, so we'll keep that chicken in there. These basalt stones, we could spread these out on on the... Okay, that's going to have to change. Tired of that already. I am going to spread these out up top. Alright. I'll keep some blocks on me. Maybe I should make more arrows, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm lazy. And I don't think I have any more flint. No, it's chicken breast. Oh, I do have a bunch more flint. How many more sticks do I have? 5. Yeah, we won't do it right this second. I am going to go pick on those wolves, though. I've killed 2. I'm feeling a little cocky. I think I'm going to go for it. One of the best comments, I think, in one of my previous videos, it might have been just the last one, was chicken. Was that it felt like deja vu seeing me be killed by the wolf again. And yeah, I get that feeling. Partially eaten by another creature, but enough to give me some meat? Not enough to give me some meat. Where are you at, wolves? Was that a wolf? Or was that a chicken? That's a chicken. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can... Alright, I got a little bit better with the bow. Let's see if I got any better with the spear. Or even the tracking, jeez. We want to have blocks on our hotbar. Oh, birchy branchy leaves, I'll take those. Chicken. Where'd he go? What is that? Oh, that's a dead chicken. I hit him, though. Large bite marks. Yes. More poultry. Now I can make some kind of a better soup. Maybe when I get home it'll be done. That'd be awesome. I'm not hearing any howls or anything, which is unfortunate. What's that? Oh, those are stones. That's flint. Some of the flint varieties are really hard to see. I do remember that peat is there, maybe. Come back later for it. What is that? Oh, that's a rooster. I killed a rooster with one shot. I might just be playing live from now on, guys. I am like in it right now. Maybe it's because I know I can't like take it back. You know, whatever I do is just what's happened. Oh, dang it. Of course. You know, there's no fudging a live stream. Once it's up, and what you've done is what you've done. Oh well. I didn't see him through the bush, but I was going to try to. I think it's like what 20 blocks before they start running away, which is a little bit of a distance, honestly. That was so... Thank you. One of the things I need to look up are respawn rules. At what point do chickens come back? And if they don't, I probably do need to know that sooner than later. Before before I clear out all of the chickens in my area. One of the things I'm also curious about, just as like a mechanic, and I'm sure the game doesn't go this in depth into it, but like does survivability of the young change based on whether their parents are dead or not? Like orphaning all of these animals, am I like going to drastically shift the amount of animals that are available in the future? This little chick, is she gonna make it? In spite of me having killed her mother, or have I doomed them to death? That would be interesting to know. There was a white wolf hanging around here at some point. I'm gonna keep this in my hands just to kind of be ready. I wonder if there's like a basement in this or what's going on there. I'm not sure. I got plenty of space. A farming vessel, a seat. Oh, yes. An ore vessel. Let's see what's going on there. I've only got the one inventory space. Maybe I don't want to do that. And risk losing things. Wolf, where are you? Alright, guys. One question I am curious of is this more or less entertaining than previous streams? Oh, is that one I killed earlier? I think that's the one I killed earlier. Which means the white one's over here. I see him. Okay. What do we got? Got my bow on my hotbar. I got 3. How do I want to do this? Is that another one over there? Oh gosh. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh, I killed another one. I mean, there's a little bit of cheese there, but that wasn't a lot of cheese. I'm claiming that was largely cheeseless. You can fight me if you want, but what was this? Husbandry. Nice. Give me some more goodies, friend. What do you got for me? Yes. Love all the lumps of fat that I'm getting. That's just X. There's no... I don't think there's any other use but to just make that into the flax. So I'll go ahead. Oh, my last shoot. Let's just set this down. Alrighty. Guys, it has been a feast. If I don't die on the way back to the house, he says ominously and without any kind of indication of what's about to happen, I will have made out like a bandit in this stream. This is just going fantastic. Could not be happier with how this has gone so far. I think this is close up to the house. I don't need to move all these. One thing about my play style... Oh. Come on. No, wrong. That's the problem. He's going to give me like a small... Nothing. Okay. This is the point where I run into a wolf. walking back to the house with all of the meat that I've collected from the other wolves. One of the things I'm trying to also be on the lookout for are other plants. Again, that is not my strong suit at all. What are you? A cranberry bush. I feel like this game has a distinct ability to like make me feel stressed. um, like dying isn't the end of the world. I mean, obviously, um, it's not a hardcore world. Could be the end of the world, but for me, it's not. Um, but like at the same time, like the struggle that is just feels so real, and the accomplishment you feel when you don't die is just it's just second to none, really. Um, it's an amazing. Oh, there you go. Don't know what that was. Um, it's just this amazing feeling that I just don't find in other games. A flowering cranberry bush, an empty cranberry bush. And so like I'm just like feeling on cloud nine right now as I think about like having overcome a few wolves. Um, it feels like it's a product of having actually tried and succeeded. This is a pear tree. I'm going to mark this pear tree. My under That's a mushroom. My understanding is that pears and like apples and such are only possible after your first winter. Um, in my other playthrough, in my personal playthrough, I've not made it that far yet, so I can't actually like speak with any kind of authority on that. Um, but my understanding is that pears need to have experienced a cold winter that then causes them to flower and grow into the next year. That's my understanding at this point, and I don't have any other information to go off of. Um, but I think what happens is if you do cut down a pear tree or an apple tree or whatnot, it will give you some kind of cuttings or something. Is what I'm kind of understanding is the case. Um, and that then these cuttings, you plant them, and then they have like a you know, 2/3 chance, I guess, something like that, 2/3 chance of surviving. Um, Man, that was just excellent, excellent. And my cooking pot is done. Go over and grab this. Oh my goodness, guys, this is just going swimmingly. Um, let's We're gonna put that there. It's fine. It doesn't need to. Um, I don't know. I guess I'll just throw it out here when I eventually fire something else. These can go inside. Excellent. But they have some percentage of a chance of surviving and producing more trees. Um, Again, I'm not 100% sure on the mechanics, but that's the gist as I understand it. I'll put that in there. Actually, that flint. Oh my gosh, we can make so much chicken. This can go in there. We are going to make no, the medium. Medium, medium, small, small. Oh, I only had two. Okay. Um, what else could I make with this? trousers. What do the trousers take? A single large or two mediums, four smalls. What do I got? I got two mediums? Oh, I can make trousers. Is that right? What did I do wrong? Pants. Oh, I was close. Like this, I believe. Yes. Excellent. I'm also going to store these for now. Um, great. I'm going to go and grab those. We'll, what about as far as wood in my inventory? Nothing. Cook these up. Kind of finishing that supply so it doesn't go bad. I do want to think about, in the shorter term, getting some crocs going. Not necessarily for... Is that a... Oh, that's another portal. Not necessarily thinking about like long-term storage at this point. I really need access to a real trapdoor to make that worth it. Maybe in the longer term. I could just make a hole in the ground that then goes a few blocks, and then just put dirt on top of it. As I kind of get more food and able to kind of better support myself. But at least at this point, I think crocs kind of end up just as a nice sort of storage vessel for, I think it's up to 4 meals, 4 servings. Which, of course, at this point, I'm not even in the ballpark of. So, moving Titanic deck chairs. Does this make any kind of... No, see, that would be nice if it made some kind of like a bone broth or something. If there was a way to like fill your cooking pot up with water and kind of fill it up with water and put some bones in it, make like a bone broth or something like that. That might be something that's present in one of the other mods, like a culinary expansion or one of those. They sound so freaky. Woo woo. One reason that you might want to think about making your kind of area around out of packed dirt is that I think medium dirt is a place where rabbits can spawn, which you may or may not want to have spawning around you. At least at this point, I don't know that I do, but that's all right. Maybe tonight I'll think about making some more pots, like a storage vessel or something like that. Maybe we'll think about going into some crocs or something like that. Would be maybe kind of nice. But man, this stream has just been fan-frickin-tastic. Make sure I'm kind of keeping an eye to combining things so I'm not wasting space. Oh, there's a bunch of stones. We're just going to go ahead and spread these out along the roof and I'm already mad for the moment when I come up on this roof to, beat off the inevitable invasion and immediately jump off and get overwhelmed by them. That is just a moment I'm already mad about. I know it's going to happen. Um, Calling it as it is now, and we'll see that when we get there. I know a lot of streamers and just people who record in general this game turn off the temporal mechanics. I've heard them referred to as annoying. I like them. I think seeing these things pop up is just it is such a enticing, I suppose, is the word I would use. Experience where it just continues to put that mystery kind of in the forefront of what this game is. Um, I love it. Oh, friends. We got 2 chickens, a 3rd chicken, a hearty poultry stew. Oh my goodness. Where are they coming from? Nice. What the heck? Did he hit me with a rock from clear down there? Dude, he must have beamed me. Awesome. Awesome. This, if I like barricade this area, build a little fence around this waterfront, I would be just 7th heaven over here. Little spot for maybe me to get across. Oh, we're in it, guys. We are where I think we need to be. Oh man. I don't want to eat this, but I want to eat it. Oh, you know what? I think it only gives me enough. We're going to go ahead. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, that truly, I think, was a magical moment of this stream. As the rain's outside, as we have a temporal anomaly just over here around the horizon, people grunting to come in to get my soup. Got our trench dug, killed 3 wolves this stream. I don't know that I genuinely could ask for anything more for this stream to have gone. You know what? We're gonna chance one thing. I think the one thing that can make this an even more magical stream would be if I were to go out here and kill one of these, and for them to have a gear on them. That would just truly be a moment of just pure victory. Oh, you know what? I actually want this. Let's do it this way. Where are you at? Oh man, this makes it impossible to see. What? He hit me. Awesome. One. Let's get these guys dead. What the what? Somebody hitting me from across the way? I feel like my shield should be stopping those, but... Oh, there he is. Okay, maybe this is a little overwhelming. I do wish it wasn't raining. Goodness, where did that come from? Oh, he's in! He climbed my ladder. This is bad. Okay. Things aren't going as well as I hoped. My torch burnt out. I forgot to change it. You can cheese the torches a little bit by replacing them every couple days. You just kind of pop it off the wall and put it back up. And as long as you keep doing that, it will continue to burn. Because they don't die while they're in your inventory. Where'd you go? Did he fall back in? Awesome. I would like to see what's in their bodies, but yeah, get out of here. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm gonna pop. I think if I kind of stay low over here. All right, we're gonna knife. That's a spear. No. Can I get him from here? No. Sometimes it feels like if you're too far away, it doesn't actually open that little window. Okay. Please don't drop on my head, drifters. Please don't drop on my head. No. Nothing. Well, that wasn't worth it at all. Okay, I think maybe the right idea is actually going to be to put this... I should not have done that. Just as a matter of risk taking. Put that here. And then I have to jump back in. That will keep drifters from being able to climb up onto the plateau. Great. Alright, well, no temporal gear. No ability to reset spawn. But we had a lot of good going for us in this episode. And maybe we'll see a lot more live to come. This has been super fun. I look forward to an opportunity to play with you guys. And until we see you again, make sure that you keep your story vintage.